Hi everyone, my name is Jamie and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through my life detox. Yep, I did a detox for my face and I loved the results. Why don't I do the same thing for my life? Yeah, so I just wanted to walk you through my reasonings and why I really want to start 2019 in a completely different light than I ever have in any year ever. So yeah, let's just get started. So I'm going to read it off to you and then, yeah, we'll kind of just go one by one and I'll explain kind of what each one means for me in my life. And then hopefully, I don't know, you'll want to maybe do the same for your life. So my life detox goals, December 10th through the 31st. So keep in mind, it is December 17th today. I'm still working on this. No social media for 3 weeks, cut back drinking by a fuck ton.
Books I've started, film and edit 3 videos for YouTube, focus on physical and mental health, set goals for my 2019, be more, meditate for 10 minutes 3 times a day, make a fitness plan, have a solid game plan for Instagram, go through my closet and donate clothes, start a mood journal for fashion, take dogs to Zippy Pet, start a savings account, work on wake up before 10 a.m. every day.
Be ready to make 2019 the most magical year yet. Okay, so let's get started on diving deep into the list. So no social media for 3 weeks is the first one on my list. And let's be real, you guys, social media consumes our freaking lives. Am I right? A friend of mine actually, before her birthday, she took the entire month off of drinking and social media altogether and then launched her podcast. She came back in this whole new light and so confident and so just sure. God, hold on one second. Mischievous little animal. He's gonna be hanging for a bit. This is what he wants. He's being needy. But as I was saying, so I really wanted to take the last 3 weeks of the year and just really focus on me and who am I and what is the message that I want to portray on the internet. Oh, cut back drinking by a fuck ton is number 2. Well, I tried. I'll say I don't necessarily binge drink as much as I have in the past. I would say that kind of quit a few months ago, where I really just didn't enjoy going out and spending a bunch of money on drinking. And I'm a drinker, don't get me wrong, if I sit here and say oh, I never drink, that's a lie. I probably drink more than the average person, but what really I want to stop doing is binge drinking out at the bars. I think it was almost me holding on to my youth, I'm gonna go do whatever I want. I'm still gonna act like I'm 21. Even just my idea of friendships wasn't there, because honestly, I guess at this point in time in my life, I'm ready for friends that have more in common than just going out. I just have really grown to not like that feeling of being hungover. And then good things just don't happen for me when I get drunk. It's just not, it's not a positive thing in my life, and it actually causes a lot of problems. So for me, cut back drinking by a fuck ton. Moving on. Finish 3 books I've started. So there are 3 books that I am reading right now. I'll show them to you. Sorry, Taco. I should have been more prepared. I don't know. I just started reading. That's something that 2018 has brought me, was read more books. So The Alchemist is the first book, and I think it's fiction. It's good. It's a nice story. I've only gotten not that far. Rebecca, if you're watching this, I will give this back to you because I'm going to finish it. The second book I am reading and wanting to finish is called Becoming Myself by Estasi Eldridge. This is a Christian book. I don't usually like to read faith-based books, even though I do have a Christian faith, but I really like this book and it hit home on a lot of different things, and I think that's almost why I stopped reading it, because I was almost oh shit. This is actually a really good book. Recommend it to you. And the third and final book is Reinventing the Body, Resurrecting the Soul, and How to Create a New You by Deepak Chopra. I bought this book in July when I was going through a really hard time in my life, and this book just spoke to me, and I've always heard his name, and I'm I'm gonna give it a shot, and I started reading it, but then life happens and I just, want to start getting back into reading this book. So those are the 3 books. Film and edit 3 videos for YouTube. This is number 1. We're getting there. Focus on physical and mental health. I struggle really bad with mental health issues, and it's not something that I talk about a lot at all. ever really, but I think that's something I'm really needing to address this coming year. And I've just started seeing a therapist since July, and she's been absolutely amazing. And I feel like there's a lot of things that I'm working through personally, mentally. It's really exciting because I do feel like I'm like reinventing a new me, and I don't feel like a new me as far as like forgetting the old me, but I'm almost like writing, like I'm not even like making a chapter in a book anymore. Like this book is closed and I'm completely starting a whole new book in the series of my life. So I'm really working on starting like a fitness routine that starting in 2019 I really want to take serious. Another thing that goes down with the body is my eating and my diet. That is something that I really want to take more serious. Really just focus on like not eating shit food. Like I love shit food. Doritos are my shit. Trolley gummy worms are my shit. Like I love popcorn. Act 2 Butter Lovers popcorn is my mother shit. Getting like a food boner even thinking about it. I know it's so weird, but this is a judgment-free zone. I guess I'm really just gonna try to focus on being more mindful of what I'm putting into my body. And I suffer from a lot of stomach issues. Like I have my whole life. I'm wondering like, why am I feeling like shit all the time? And it's like, well, bitch, you just ate an entire bag of corn chips dipped in jalapeno ranch. So just getting healthy, getting all of this healthy, ready to go, health goddess. Set goals for my 2019. I think that's like self-explanatory. Maybe I'll even like make that one of my 3 videos I film and just kind of like walk you through how I would plan my 2019. Be in the moment, hence the no Instagram. Quieting my brain, like when somebody's talking to me, stop thinking about X, Y, and Z. My anxiety, I feel like makes me out here, and I really just want to focus on being here. Realize who's going and who's staying. I feel like you are who you hang out with, no matter how strong and firm in self you are. I feel like we are all influenced by the people around us who we hang out with. Like that's why they call it your tribe, you guys. Once you start making different life patterns and really just kind of focusing on leading with your heart, people are going to drop off, because the next place that you're going in your life, sometimes those people can't come with you because they're supposed to be part of your past and you're not supposed to live in your past. I guess really just kind of focusing on who's supportive of my life decisions, my life changes, who really loves me for me and not just the convenience of me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really just wanting to take meaningful, healthy relationships with me into 2019 because I don't want any baggage. Like I said, I'm starting a whole new book. I'm closing that entire freaking book, all those chapters, and moving forward, y'all. And the people that love you for you will stay. And it hurts sometimes if you lose friendships and you're like, oh, I really thought we were going to be besties forever. It's just freaking life, you guys. And the people that walk into your life after like people kind of drop off, then they complement the new you. And it's just about you evolving as a human and bringing it back in. Prepare to stand firm in my power. Well, people, I don't read books. I don't journal. I have all of these behaviors and all of these patterns. Like I can't change it, but in reality, I can. And I can stand firm in my power and say, this is who I am. This is what I want to do. This is what I like. These are my interests, regardless of anything. Like standing firm in my power and saying like, this is me now. Okay, onward. Clean and organize my house and car and keep it that way. Trying to become more organized, more clean, more just put together, I guess you can say. My house is usually a mess just because I'm like going. I work and then I come home and I don't want to clean. So really even just like focusing on having maybe like a cleaning schedule too that I stick to. So yeah, meditate for 10 minutes a day. I try. It's really hard. Like meditation for me, the hardest thing for meditation for me is closing my eyes. Even just like shutting my brain off. And then by the end of like my meditation, I kind of start to pray. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but that's something again that hey, I'm working on. Make a fitness plan. That was kind of part of focus on physical and mental health. Have a solid game plan for Instagram. Yes. I think Instagram is such a cool tool. I think it's such a cool way to like meet people and like socialize with people and make an impact on the world and make an impact on people that you might have not even come across in your entire life before. There's people I have on my Instagram that like I adore. I think they're badasses, but I've never even met them. And it's so weird, but I don't know. It's so cool at the same time. Go through my closet and donate clothes. And then also there's another one that says start a mood journal for fashion. I feel like the majority of my life I've been like, I don't care what people think about me. I don't need to dress up to be well liked. I don't need to wear nice things, and I don't need to care. And I'm like, now that I'm older, I'm like, I want to care. Changing my fashion just sounds so much fun, and just like being so self-expressive. Like this whole year I've had crazy colored hair. Like I was blonde, pink, blue, purple, like red. It was so much fun to like play with all these colors, but I just went back dark. Like I'm going back to like my natural, and like since I did that I felt more powerful, I felt more me. But then I kind of felt like my individuality was taken away, and I'm like, you know what? I'm really gonna work on my style. And like even just like putting together outfits, like it just sounds fun to me. And to me that's kind of like self-care. Like why would anybody take anybody serious who's portraying that they don't give a fuck about what people think about them, when in reality like it's almost like respectful to like show up and be presentable, and even just respectful to yourself. Like, I know there's gonna be some people that are like, oh, it shouldn't matter what you look like, but it does. Let's be real, it does. And like it's such a touchy subject because it shouldn't, but it does. Take dogs to Zippy Pet, they need their shots. But my husband and I kind of talked, and it's not going to work for our schedule. So the beginning of the month, when I plan for January, that's what we're doing. Start a savings account. Some of you might say, Jamie, you're 27 and you don't have a savings account. That's why it's on my list. The police just stopped right outside my house. Work on my positive mindset and lead with love. Well, exactly what that says, because I have a negative mindset and I lead with negativity. I feel like your mindset is everything in your life. It's how you lead your life. Like your mindset is here, and then everything else kind of follows. So I'm really gonna work on being positive. I'm gonna work on being loving, compassionate, because for me, a lot of mine, again, it's a common theme here, a lot of mine comes from anxiety. So I come off very harsh. People that know me in real life or may have had to work with me, it's a very strong exterior. Yeah, it's hard. So I'm working on like breaking that shell and being a little bit softer. Accept and learn about the imperfections of life. You mean life's not perfect? Be 15 minutes early. I'm that type of person that rolls in like literally a minute before I'm supposed to be somewhere. I'm the worst, and I know it's rude, and I know it's a bad habit. It's just, it's who I am. I can even like, no, actually, I'm not even gonna go there because it would be a lie. I'm always late or right on time, which is bad. So we're working on it. Wake up before 10 a.m. every day. I think I did that pretty well this week. This should even just say like work on an earlier sleep schedule. And last but not least, be ready to make 2019 the most magical yet. The whole point of this entire detox and my goals and just like pushing things out and letting things in is just so I can start 2019 so confident, so ready. Like I said at the beginning of the video, like I want 2019 to be so different, such a completely different year that I've ever had in my entire life. I'm just ready for the patterns of my life to just go away. Yeah, I don't know. The whole point of this like detox and these goals is to really just make sure that I'm ready once 2019 hits. It's gonna be so magical. I don't know. I'm just ready. I'm ready for the magic that 2019 has in store for me. All right, everyone, that was my list. I'm so excited that I was able to share that with you, and I really hope that you're inspired to, I don't know, maybe do a life detox for you too. New year, new you. Like, I know that's kind of what this is, but like, don't make it so cliche. Like, make it so personal to you that you get excited about your personal growth. So yeah, I don't know. I hope I inspired you a little bit. I do want to start doing a little bit more videos like this along with like my makeup videos, but I feel like, I don't know, where I'm wanting to go with things, I'll figure it out. But if you want to come along for the ride, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.